seemed like all the momentum was taken out. Just talk about how difficult it was to be able to come back from that so quickly.
That's what we preach, every day. We plan on never quitting until the clock says 0. So we did all we could, to fight back. But of course, we're not happy with the L. But I'm proud of my teammates for never quitting until the clock says 0.
Trey, compared to the way things went in games like this a lot of times last year, man, like you said, I know you're not happy, but do you feel better about where this team is and where it's going?
Yeah, of course. I'm happy with where we're going. A lot of guys that were here last year, they're back, and they know how it felt last year, to somewhat give up or lose pretty bad in the game. So that feeling, carries over next year. We don't want to go through that again. So a lot of my teammates, all of my teammates didn't quit.
You guys feel like you didn't have those turnovers in the first half, the fourth down conversions, that you'd have a chance to maybe tie it?
Yeah,
like
of course. We kind of beat ourselves in the beginning. The fumbles, our punter dropping the snap, and putting the ball on the ground on offense. Those are things that can lose the game for you. So we got to go back and correct those things. Figure out ways to play in weather like this.
How frustrating was it to kind of experience some of that, where they're just repeated mistakes that just buried you?
Yeah, of course it's frustrating. Mistake after mistake, it gets frustrating very quickly. So, but we're gonna go back, watch film, and correct those things. And we're still going forward. And we're gonna go upward. Try to be one of the best teams in the nation.
What were some of the biggest adjustments you made from the first half to the second half coming out of the locker room?
I feel like our running game was a strong point of our team, and we got to it, and our O-line did great. They blocked up front, they blocked. They all did their job, and I had to do mine, and that's either finding a way over somebody, through somebody, or around somebody.
What coaches tell you at halftime? It just seemed like that they wanted to feed you the ball quite a bit.
We kind of figured that was what was working, so we just continued to run those plays.
I know you guys have split carries pretty much, but you got the bulk of them tonight. How do you think this sets up for the future for you?
I'm not sure. Of course, I want the ball more, but whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to make the team get better, that's what I'm working.
Trey, I know this sounds a lot like last year in a lot of ways. We're asking you how you feel you did in a great performance, but the team loses. But how do you feel you did when you have a 100-yard outing? It's your first one in a while.
I'm not happy with the loss. I'm pretty sure the team isn't either, and we're just going to try to continue to get better from here on out. But you can't look at the past. What's done is done, and we got to continue to get better.
How much did you we kind of made the joke about the 99 yards the second game or whatever. How much were you kind of trying to get that over that century mark?
That wasn't really a focal point, of today's game for me. I was just trying to figure out a way to win. And, if that was running the ball, however many times I did, then we're going to roll with it. But we're just trying to figure out ways to win.
You might be able to clear something up for me. Was Nick wearing a glove on his throwing hand in the first half, and he took it off in the second half?
Usually those are things he does. That's just his thing. I think he throws well with the glove on or off. I'm not sure.
I know if it's just because of the rain, he took it off at halftime or something. Okay.
I'm not too sure.
You feel like y'all did some growing up tonight, fighting back in the second half?
Yeah, of course. Our team fought back like grown men. And we're never going to quit, and we don't look forward to quitting, and we're not going to. So we're just looking forward to getting better.
Talk about the first 5 minutes. Really some missed opportunities, and before you know it, it's 14-0.
Yeah, we gave them, that's a great team. We played a real good team, but we gave them a couple points. They took advantage of the things we gave them. So we got to not do that again.
And what was working for you guys in the running game tonight?
Our power run. It's just pure determination by our line, our receivers. Everybody was determined. Just move the ball and just do what works.